Hey guys, Rilk here. Welcome back to my Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Let's play. This will be part 3. I was having issues last time. Every time I tabbed out, instead of leaving it on screen of the game, it immediately went to a black screen. The only way I could do display capture, but instead of that, I'm just not going to tab out of the game. So I have confidence we're capturing properly this time. And I just won't tab out. I'll just use my phone, which kind of sucks. I prefer my computer for looking up stuff, but it is what it is. We're missing... %15 chance. So you just pick up the chest, it wasn't it, you go back 2 screens and then come back. And that's what I would use to get my early license points, because I could be spending my license points right now, and be getting better stuff. The nice thing about FF12, the regular version, is everyone has the same license board, so you could just start pumping out like mega HP at the beginning, which is what I would do. So my survivability would go through the roof at the beginning. The job boards are a bit different, so you don't have access to everything on this one. So it takes a bit longer, but I don't know. I think I like this version better. I go back and forth, but this one's a lot easier to start. If you want to make it harder, you can avoid doing the trial mode till the end of the game, because a lot of the gear I'm going to be using is from trial mode. To be honest, I could be getting the Satan Great and never need to worry about gear, even like armors, because of how long range the bow and arrow is and how much damage it does. We could just buy our armor for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a wimp, I got that. I should actually, I'm gonna put on the dagger. We'll see how much more damage it does. Oh, I forgot. Anything you switch between your I don't think you can block punches, which is why this never happened to us. 100 instead of like, what, 80? That's fine. We're less likely to combo with a dagger, though.
Yeah.
We don't even have an offhand and we're still blocking. How's that a thing? I didn't actually see how much damage we've been doing. What's our melee damage at right now?
Yeah.
It is around 80. Okay. Back to Dusty apartment. Combo broken. So now we'll drop a lot more often. items from Dustia, so it might take us a longer time to build up a combo. Not that the item we're dropping is worth at all any money, but we will need it for crafting and stuff later. I thought it was more likely to drop than the books, but I guess not. I guess that makes sense because I don't think I've ever gotten a combo of 4 before. We're level 30. You know what I just realized? We might not actually have the monograph. It might have been the War Mage one, which I didn't pick up yet. It's the one in the bazaar right now. I'm guessing that's what happened. I'm fine with that. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not 100%. The main reason I'm doing this solo is you get more XP solo, and the point I'm doing this in the game is so that I think all the characters get the XP. I'm not 100% for Penelo. Because in the original game, she would have been categorized as a guest while I had her earlier, so all of her XP and stuff didn't matter. But I'm not 100% sure. So we'll find out, and if Penelo didn't level up, whatever, we're fine without having her in our main party for a while. We can always gain back levels for other people. This is just like, even early game wise, like for the next, until probably Tomb of the Wraithwall, it's one of the best places for XP, except for the sewers. But for us to do the sewers, I would suggest having Satan Grates at this point. A Burning Bow's kind of decent if you're using Immobilize. I don't know if we can get Immobilize this early in this version. But Satan Grate, you wouldn't actually need it, you could just be swamping. But you'd need to get a decent amount of levels before you go into the sewers, so I would say getting to like 40 or 50 is a good point on Dustia before trying to go there. And we'd definitely be swamping them if we had Satan Grates. It's just such an OP weapon. Oh, and I never mentioned this earlier. You don't actually need to be an archer to wear Satan Grate. You don't even need a license. It's so overpowered that it's not on the license board. So anyone can wear it, no matter if you chose a job class or not. That should be a challenge, actually. I should just go Satan Grate, no job. See how far we can go. Run it solo. I bet we could get pretty far in the game with just the Satan Grate, and we'd have to stick with basic armor because we don't have any licenses. Maybe I will do that. It'll be fun. The Satan Grate, I think I mentioned earlier, it's really hard to get if you do it normally, but there's a few cheeky ways to make the chest spawn, and then you can have a tool on screen where it will show you basically where the RNG is, and if you go, some people have videos on it where, oh no, oh my god, we didn't die. I was holding it and it didn't stay over to Dusty, I don't know why. Basically it'll tell you what RNG seed you're looking for, and there's a program I have, not on this computer, but on my laptop because I've done it before, It takes a few tries to get it. It's easier to get the chest to spawn than it is to actually get it. But there's like huge amount of videos all over on it. The other video, like a lot of the videos aren't based on this program where it shows the RNG seed of what's going on. But they're like, if you do it during this part of the animation, what is going on? Would you stop? If you do it during this part of the animation, you'll get it every time, but that's not how it works. The RNG is a little off from the animation, usually. So, I find with the program is way better. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I hold it, sometimes I don't. Thing's just getting mad at me, I guess. Excuse me. I'm not sure if I should steal the, I know it's like Carcata or something for the sword. If I should steal that solo and then just go and pick up a few items solo. I actually prefer running around by myself in this game for the early portion than having teammates, even though they're helpful. I don't know, without gambits, it's kind of a hassle, and I guess if we got people, we'd get gambits and stuff. But I like the feel of just like the solo running around, no gambits. But once you get gambits, you're like, oh, it's so much better. You don't even have to be like attacking. Gambits is a system basically of setting up your character's own AI for what they do. And the farther you get into the game, the more options you have, and the better gambit system you can set up. We'll be doing pretty much a basic setup for most of it, just because I'm not going to look up setups, I'm just going to do my own. I don't know, I kept running. Vaughn's running a marathon, he actually killed Dusty when we weren't looking. A lot of people really didn't like Final Fantasy XII, I think mostly because of the gambit mechanics of the system, but I really enjoyed Final Fantasy XII. When it first came out, I bought it immediately because I was a huge Final Fantasy nerd, and I didn't really like it at first. I was playing it with a whole bunch of people, and we were all, obviously we had all never played it, but we were all very unfamiliar with the gambit system. And we weren't reading anything, and we weren't listening to any tutorials, so it seemed like it was just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We struggled at first, and I find this game more than others. it has a, I wouldn't say it's a huge learning curve, but like, it's kind of like Final Fantasy VIII in an aspect of you can be overpowered, like I am now. Early in the game, but you can also be very underpowered, and you can be pushing the game, because I never like was stealing anything, and I got stuck a few times in the first time I played this game, and it's actually very common, like you get stuck on certain boss fights, because it's like the difficulty jumps up at these boss fights, and you don't know where to go to level up or get better gear or anything. It's not like in Final Fantasy IX, for instance, you don't ever need to steal gear, you don't ever need to treasure hunt or anything, but there's certain stages where the boss fights will be harder if you didn't do any of those things. In this one, it's like, it just feels that much harder. And it's not like, hey, all your steals are from boss fights and that's where they are. Or hey, all your treasures are confirmed 100% there and they're set in stone. The treasures in this game are random, and they're random in the sense of some of them they're always there, and if you pick them up they're gone. But in others it's like, hey, you have a 5% chance to get this item, and you don't know that. It's just a treasure chest in the world, but instead when you grabbed it, it was 95 gil, and you had no idea that treasure chest had a chance to drop, let's say, a golden amulet, because I know that's an item people love, because I think that's a double JP item. So you get double your job points from it instead. You can put that on any character. Every character gets job points, even if they're not in the party. So it's a very common item to put on your other... What is going on? I'm hearing like background noise. Oh, I just did the wrong one because I wasn't paying attention. I hear like it sounds like a mic background noise when I think it's supposed to be the wind that's coming by, and I'm just like overthinking it, but it sounds like mic feedback. Yeah, I think that's the wind. I gotta check if my audio settings are bad in game. Just a sec. I didn't notice it earlier, probably because I was talking so much. Is there an area we can go to audio? Is that it? Yeah, it's definitely under sound effects. I don't know, I hadn't noticed it earlier, to be honest, so it's probably just in this one spot, and I just talk so much that I never noticed it. I'm surprised I didn't notice it, but now I can't not notice it. I'm sorry if you're having the same issue as me and you hadn't noticed it till I pointed it out, but now I can't not notice it. You know what, while we're here, I'm turning off the sound effect. It's actually gonna bother me. Where were we? Down. Okay, there we go. Sound effects are off until we leave here, or off until I remember that I turned them off. Without the sound effects, everything seems weird because you don't hear me casting or anything, or throwing the potion. Makes the game seem, I don't know, so much less immersive. Doesn't feel like I'm playing a game with the game's music on. I just have random music in the background now. It's like I've muted the game's audio. I don't know. With that wind there, it's not worth it, to be honest. Well, for me anyways. Maybe I'll just turn the sound effects down. I don't know. We're getting a lot of MP ones. Excuse me. That was good. I love water. We're only at 46. What's our level at? Like 32? 31? Man. It is taking a slow crawl from now on. I'm debating whether or not just to finish off at like 35 or something, or whatever we finish off as. Because I think this is our third round of Dustia farming. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I thought that would be under sound effects. Excuse me. Come on. Oh, I didn't mention this earlier, but your techniques are limited to what job class you pick, except for certain techniques like steel, for instance. Vaughn has steel as his basic, so even if I don't choose a job, he already has steel. I think a few other characters have a few things, like I think Fran starts with a black magic and cure, but I'm not 100% on that. She definitely... Oh, no! Why? I let go of it after I had selected, but it switched me immediately to Vaughn. I don't know what's going on with that. It's... For me, it's so much harder without hearing it that it's doing that. See it, like... If I hold it, it's good. But then sometimes when I let go, it goes back to Vaughn. So I gotta be paying more attention. Without the sound effects on, I don't even notice. No, I just saw her heal.
Ha!
Okay, I'm gonna turn the sound effects on. It's actually throwing me off. Hopefully, I don't know, the wind is gone. Nope. Okay, we're gonna end at combo. I don't really care if we are maxed or not. We're gonna end at combo 84, so we have 15 Phoenix now. Actually, that's not true because we wasted some on Vaughn. We're just gonna end at combo 80.
Ha!
What's our level? 32? So that's probably what our whole party is gonna be, is 32s. That's fine, actually. Oh, I didn't do enough damage.
Ha!
If you only do like small Dusty farms, you actually end up losing money because you don't get enough books to cover your Phoenix down costs. So I'd always suggest doing, I think the minimum to guarantee it was like 36. That actually might be a number of what the speedrunners used to do. That might not be the right number. I think it's actually 20 something. 36 I think is the number the speedrunners used to do. And that was just like how much they could afford it for guaranteed at a certain point, and then they just used that number. It's probably around 20 to get your money back. Well, guaranteed, but I'm not 100%. But I definitely wouldn't come here for, hey, I have 10 Phoenix Downs, why don't I use them? I would save up and do at least, I don't know, personally I would do probably a full set. Then you're guaranteed to get money back, you have a decent amount of levels from it. Even if you were just wanting to get to level 20 from your first set, it's fine. Yeah, I would do a full set. Oh, what is this? Oh, lovely. My phone provider is telling me I could win a gift card if I filled out this stupid survey for the 97th time. No, I've never filled out the survey. I mean, they've sent me that so many times for different things.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I don't know why. I keep blocking their small little number, and then they go around it by giving a new number. It's very aggravating. And my phone is flashing blue because I never read the message. Stop! That was actually me hitting the button twice. I don't know what I was thinking. Just assumed it wasn't going to work the first time, I guess. Please stop. I'm afraid of using the hold button, because sometimes when I have already clicked and selected the cast and like let it go, it sometimes drops it and then puts it to on instead. So it's now made me super skeptical on using the hold option. How much do we have, I wonder? 61, that's it? Oof, that's not good. Well, we're at 63 and a combo of 67. We're catching up to the combo. Now give me a 4. Nope, nothing. Excuse me. Oh, I know why I didn't notice earlier. There's different weather patterns in this game. Depending on when you enter the map. That's why I didn't notice earlier. So we're at 65. So it wasn't windy enough for us to hear it last time. '67. The weather patterns also make a difference for your bow and arrow. I don't think it matters for the Satan Great, but I'm not 100%. Like, if it's really windy and cloudy, your accuracy goes down a lot, and you're missing a bunch. It's really dumb and annoying, but I guess it adds some immersive features. I don't know, I don't think of Final Fantasy as like an immersive style game. We are 33, and that's probably where we'll be staying, because I don't feel like doing any more Dusty farming for the video. Could do it off video, I guess, but I'm just not feeling it lately. Ooh, a quad. I stopped counting. I know we were at 67 last, but I feel like we got more since then. I just ignored it. Please stop. It's not often, I guess, you change your targeting between foe and ally. Because if you're doing a cure, it'll target your ally. If you're doing an attack, it'll target foe. So there's not option times you're swapping them.
Ha! Yeah.
Ooh, we almost killed ourselves. Okay, we'll do 2 more. This one and the next one. Then we'll be at 20 Phoenix Downs. That should keep us good for the first chunk of the game. Next up, we'll try to farm the Caracata. Oh, I just realized we might not have enough license points to use it. We should actually... How many license points do we have? 800. Alright, well, we know we're going to go with the knight. I don't remember the knight grid that well, so let's go and do it. Okay, oh, we gotta go all the way around, and it's like down here. Carcata, okay. 80, and then we gotta go all the way around. Let me see, yeah, we only have heavy armor access, which I don't think we have good access to finding. Well, let's go grab that first, and we see what we have left. Sorry, I was just looking. Those circles are abilities that we gain. See, my issue is if we don't have enough for the sword, I don't have enough to be soloing for a while. That's my main... I don't know, I wouldn't say issue, but I definitely want to be able to solo for a bit. I don't know, I really like running around solo at the beginning, making my character stronger. We probably could have looked and found a cheaper path. Oh, we don't have enough. We're a few short. Well, that'll help us for now. Okay, so we need, what is that, 105 plus 80, we need 185. Well, I think Dusty gives 2. Please, thank you. I actually don't know how to look without seeing the thing, so we can just check. Licenses, we should have... Oh, he gives 3. So that'll give 60 if we finish this off at least. Normally I wouldn't have this issue because I would farm Dusty more, but I just feel like we're at the point where it's getting kind of probably boring to watch. So, let's finish this up. Getting license points would be way easier if we had the sword, to be honest. Let's just go and one-shot everything as we're running around. And right now we only have a dagger. I could go buy a sword, but it's not going to be very good. Like it might do a 16 amount of attack power. Excuse me. I guess we also need to get license points from trial mode, but it's not going to be a lot because I'm not farming trial mode this time. I'm just going to trial 3, stealing. If it doesn't work, resetting. So we won't get a lot of license points out of that. This actually might be our fastest way of getting license points until we have the sword. I might have to go back and
Yes.
I'd have to go back and start this again. We'll see. It's a really good source of money though, so it's hard for me not to want to do this again. And honestly, I feel like I'm pretty decent at it. We are not messing up a whole lot. Definitely messed up more today than we did in the first video, but
Yes.
I feel like I'm just trying to keep the conversation going. And that's what's making me distracted.
Right.
Okay, we'll get out of here when we're maxed out on books. I don't think we are yet though. 85, okay. We'll keep a count now. We need 14. Excuse me. We might actually hit the cap before, or run out of Phoenix Downs before we hit the cap. That would be actually pretty unlucky. But what can I say? We haven't been getting super lucky. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't even know how many Phoenix Downs we have. I know I wasted at least 2. We have 8 left. Okay, how many? We need 14. We need 12. 6 left. At this point, I might as well use all of them. Oh, we still made it. Okay, there's a lot more room for error than I thought. Okay, so that's what, 4 left. Actually, I don't know. I didn't count the other one. We're just gonna finish it off. We're so close, why not? Okay, a 97 combo. How much license points did I need? I've already forgotten. You need 5 for these 2. No, we need more than that. 75 plus 80. Okay. I forgot about those. Oh, I almost bought that by accident. I guess these guys respawn, huh? You're not still like Wolf A. Yeah, you're Wolf G. Okay. I guess after a certain amount of time they respawn. Normally I would hit the save crystal, but if I keep our health, it's actually a dumb idea. What if we die on the way over? Oh, we have 133 health. I could do the times 4, but I find that more uncontrollable. Okay, the blue dot on my phone is now annoying me enough. Oh, I could win a 2-for-1 Lubiplex thing. Cool. I don't really care. They're gonna be all waiting for me when I come back out. Well, we might actually die on our way back, but we can always, mostly because the more I put into my license points, the harder it is to get down to 10%. Like, not like we're gonna kill ourselves, but it'll just take a while. And if I tried to kill myself with the Carcata, or yeah, Carcata, I can't remember already. You would one-shot yourself at this point for sure. And also, the added benefit of that sword is it has confusion on it. So, if I didn't kill myself in the first hit, I would be guaranteed to not be in control and then kill myself in the second hit. which I can't imagine, even if I got the best armor we had access to, that we would survive a single hit. So, it doesn't really matter. But that's super helpful for guests later on, and we'll knock them the F out. So what do we need? We need 80 plus 75, which is what, 155? Yeah, that makes sense. We need 155, so we need a little over 100 right now. We're getting 1 LP per wolf here. If I look, yeah. I'm gonna leave it for hands because he doesn't seem to block those, and maybe we'll combo. We're doing 100 damage a hit now. Not bad for 160. 165, I guess, is 10% hull.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Oh, it's double.
Yeah.
Okay, only 2 more hits needed. 1 more.
Ha.
There we go. Let's have at it. So if we need 150, then how many kills do we need? Divide that by 3 in my head. 120 would be... my math is really off right now, I don't know why. If I wanted... Oh, I forgot to buy Phoenix Downs. I got myself to this health too. That was a dumb move, my bad. Okay, back to Nalbana. I'm really kind of annoyed at myself. There's no two ways about it. I really messed up. We went all the way there. We bought the monograph. We sold everything, and I didn't pick up Phoenix Downs. How? How? Hopefully we don't die doing this, because now I have less control. Oh, that dinosaur there is like level 20 something. He's pretty hard to kill, but he has a decent helmet, I think. I'm not even sure. I think he used to have an axe in the regular game. Not as good as the axe we can get now from the werewolves. Somehow they didn't follow us. We actually may be okay. Hello. Yes, I'm back so soon because I'm a dum-dum. The sad part was we had 0. 0 Phoenix down. I couldn't do anything when I saw Dustia. Besides, you know, be confused. Looking at my inventory, what just happened? Oh, sometimes you run into hunters who are out and about hunting. That was what that dude was with the green bar above his head. I imagine he had that. I didn't actually look. So you can't attack hunters. They're just regular civilians. I like that addition to this game. You actually run into other people. You can also, there's certain hunts where you're backed up by another hunter from the guild. That's good too. I really like that that feeling of the game. There's a lot of things I really like about this game. I don't know why so many people don't like it. Like, I understand the first hesitation of a new system, but this was the big turning point, I guess, from turn-based. I really shouldn't, but he's already attacking me. I wasn't sure if he was going to attack. Alright, let's switch back to ×2. Let's turn it off. And let's get going. I'm not going to pay attention to how many I need. So if I did 30, I would get 90 points. So I need to do probably at least guess. Oh, no. He hadn't spawned yet. I'm already in shambles. It's Dusty at 1. What did we get? Level 34? Maybe we'll hit 35 before the end of this, and that's a good even, well, not even, but it's a good flat number. Excuse me. Arcana. So that's from the War Mage monograph. There's lots of things that'll drop Arcana. We really didn't need to get the monographs yet, now that I'm thinking about it. But there's certain things, there's a reason getting the monographs early is good, just so you don't have to go back and farm little crap things. And an Arcana. Who would have thunk it? I guess this way you won't see if we get flame staves or not. Excuse me. Curious what we're at for licenses. 82. Now we only need 80. Okay, so if we hit 40 chain, we'll have enough and a little left over for licenses, and then we'll be done our Dustia farming, I guess. Then we'll have a huge amount of Phoenix Downs to run through the whole game with. I'll probably max out all those stupid items too, for no reason. Yeah, you know what, we could probably drop them later, so why worry about buying them? Flame stave. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. Someone must have come to the door. My dog is freaking out. Trying to think of anything about Dusty that we need to go over. I don't know if he can drop high Arcana. I think that's from the Kanapa jar, but I'm not 100% pretty sure actually. But I think you need to be either a medium tier rare game or higher to drop high Arcana. It's been so long since I've done FF12 really big farming, because with the trial mode you can steal almost everything you'd want later in the trial mode, so if you don't want to farm the crap out of things, you can probably get most of it from trial mode. But I don't know, I enjoy farming. So we'll at least be farming the Traveler's Vestments. Books on a combo, or on a, combo level tier 1, and, yeah. So I think I never mentioned this, but I think the amount you can drop is tied into a hidden chain. I'm not sure if it's the same hidden chain or if they're separate from the other one, but I always thought that. But it does seem to be more likely the more you do, so the more you kill has a better chance to up the amount you're dropping. The monk class, I think, has a few, I don't know, passive skills to up the melee damage of your fists. There's only really one fight that matters for unarmed damage, but it's not a hard fight, and I'm pretty sure you can beat it without leveling. We'll speed through a super because we're overpowering ourselves right now for levels. Okay, 24. We only need 16 more. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do first when I get to Carcosa. I think we're gonna go into the I can't remember what it's called. Basically, we're gonna farm green jellies for a winged helmet, because I think we can wear a winged helmet. But we might actually just farm wolves for LP at first, and grab a Gladys just because we can. Wolf. It's another steal off a rare game. Kind of like Dusty, there's a certain thing we need to do to spawn it. And for the Linbus Wolf, you basically need to have a combo, or a chain, sorry, of 20 wolves before he'll spawn. He's repeatable. You just need to go 2 screens away to steal again. I can't remember if you need to save and quit if you kill him to come back. I don't know. Actually, we'll also, whoops, that was my bad. We'll also knock out the hunt as well, which is right close to here. I didn't obviously intend to do that, it just doubled up my inputs. After combo, I wasn't paying attention again. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just curious how many we have to do left. I know we're not done, but 8 more. Okay. Minus health.
Yeah.
Minus health again. It's always when I'm trying to hurry things up that I do mess ups, like throw the Phoenix down at bottom. There's been times when I was like trying to, like, I'd get the car caught out really early, and then I'd have have to like farm license points to get it. Oh, is that the worst? I prefer to do the license points first, and then get it, because like I do like a round or two of Dustia farming, and then I'd be like, oh perfect, I'll be able to wear this. I go and get it, and then I'm like, oh my god, I need so much license points for it. And then I like start farming wolves for it instead of just doing Dustia again. Oh. Yeah, I've done that once when I first got this game. I was pretty choked. I just realized I also want to get the Carcosa twice, but I'll wait until we get the team, so then we have at least 2 people stealing. I think, I'm trying to remember if anyone else starts with steal. I think Pinello might, but if not, we'll have to pick someone to be Shikari, or I think it might be Hunter in this, the English version. Not 100%. A lot of the guides are calling it Shikari, that's why I was thinking Shikari. Okay, we should be good. We'll double check. Yep, we're definitely good. Okay, now let's go and get it. Ooh, we have a hunter out here who avoided this wolf. Yeah, sometimes the enemies don't see the hunters, and the hunters don't see them, so they're kind of like in the middle of everywhere. You're like, how'd you get there? They just kind of wandered. Alright. We still have some time for the video, so we're going to attempt to get the Carcosa. I'll show you where to get it. If it starts taking a long time, then we'll avoid getting it. Well, I'll just do it on video anyways, because sometimes it takes a while. I've done it sometimes where I get it right away. Sometimes I've done it where it takes me like 20 to 30 minutes. And I don't really want to have you guys watching for that long for no reason. I don't want to push the wrong button. Oh, we're one-shotting them now?
Yeah.
Nice. Actually, I should put on the dagger for the next fight. Oh, okay, he still kept the attack for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't remember if there's anything useful from these. This is the hunt we're gonna have to do. Let's take down these guys first. They're easier.
Yeah.
They won't have, actually. He'll just have 2
Yeah.
small wolves, not like the alpha wolf and the hyena.
Yeah.
Oh, actually. Does he have left? Oh, I killed him before. I was holding the run, assuming he would stop, but oh well. Okay, so this is the fight we need to steal from. So you can only steal once per fight, so now that I know I've got the longsword, he doesn't have anything else. Now we'll load in, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'll be doing for the next, I don't know, hopefully not that long. Oops, I loaded the wrong way. Sorry, I'm supposed to load through trial mode, but it sent me directly to load game. So we go to trial mode, load in this one, and now we're right at the beginning. So what I normally do is I steal, and then I turn on speed up. It's hard to see sometimes. Okay, we got a longsword. It happened to be easy that time because they attacked directly before, but if they attack after, then their attacks also cover it up. You can also steal, like in the drops, you can get more than one steal at a time. The longsword will be first. The other one, I can't remember. It's better than the longsword, and then the Carcosa. So he has 3 different swords. Oh, I hit the button, it didn't work. Couldn't steal. So we go again. Longsword. And We're gonna need the Karikata to be able to survive. I went to load game. Alright, we'll do 5 more and then I'll end the video. So if we don't get lucky, I'll be here all by myself. It's pretty much guaranteed if you see the longsword that it's not going to happen. I think you can get a triple, but I think it's very unlikely. But I had noticed it hadn't even swapped, so we were good. It wasn't like I had a chance. Okay. So the whole reason we need the level is so I can be able to tank these hits while we're stealing. Also, there's a lot of them, so killing them all is kind of a pain. Anyways. Alright, last try for the video. Alright. Well, that was a few attempts. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys join me in the next one. Bye.